It's a good story. It's a very nice story. We're expecting roughly around a 10 to 12% of growth over the previous festive years.
So how do you think today's marketer is different from 5 years ago?
5 years ago, the media mix, and when I say media mix, the digital media compared to the overall media, used to be in single digit,
Right.
small single digit rather, not just single digit. But today it's more than 15% to 18%, depending on the category. I mean, that's a big shift, which means that digital has become a mainstream media. That's
Right.
a very big one. Content is playing a very important role. There would have been content then, but it was not as big as what it is. And thanks to the video consumption, that's helping us create a lot of content for brands. So content's become a very important role. It's given birth to OTT, right? The content that you always wanted to watch it on television, today you're getting it to see it on your own personalized phone.
Right.
And not just that, but there is original content being created, and
Yes.
that's really catching a lot of eyeballs and helping to grow the number from the consumer base. So I think these are these 4 or 5 areas, and last but not least, data. It's the programmatic, which was not even there 5 years back. Today we're talking about cookies and anonymous IDs. We're talking about 200 million anonymous IDs is what I have, right? I mean, that's a big number, right? This is not the language that we spoke 5 years back. So data is making life very easy for the CMOs today.
How can brands leverage data to tell better stories today, given the fact that we have multiple touch points more than ever today?
Thanks to our DMPs and DSPs, which are not just collecting data, but it's also giving a shape to that data. On one hand, when a business is formed, you have a PII of a consumer. On the other hand, you have an anonymized data, which is a device ID or your cookie ID. Idea is, yeah, definitely marry them together so that you know who your customer is. That's
Right.
the best thing for the brand. And over and above that, you really want to know what's his behavior. So I want to give him his communication of the brand where he is, or whichever environment that he is currently in.
Right.
Right. That makes brands set in pretty smoothly with the consumer as well. And it's a win-win for both of them. Consumers love the brands love the consumers, right? So, and I think data really plays the critical role to get there.
So we are just just beginning the festive season right now. How much do you think and how much do you foresee an increase in digital spends this year?
Well, the monsoons have been normal. There is no impact of GST or demonetization. It's a good story. It's a very nice story. We're expecting roughly around a 10 to 12% of growth over the previous festive years.
Okay.
Right, and most of the sectors are actually booming, be it whether it's e-commerce, retail, OEMs. OEMs are lining up their launches. There are every OEM has got some 3 or 4 launches. I mean, that's the kind of spend that's going to be expected from that category. Auto is getting bigger. Real estate is getting bigger because it's hit the bottom, and now they're
Yes.
spending in a big way. So I think overall, most of the categories are really going to be spending in.